Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into the sustained excellence and legacy of a true anomaly, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We're going to break down the anatomy of a legend, the data, the milestones, and the sheer mechanics of his dominance, both on and off the court. So let's get into it. I want you to picture this for a second. What is the most unstoppable shot in sports history? I mean, really think about it. An automatic two-point move that could absolutely never be blocked. It didn't matter how exceptionally tall the defender was or how perfectly they timed their jump. It just didn't matter. Once that motion started, the defense was utterly helpless. Now, for 20 historic seasons, Kareem played at a level of sustained excellence that, honestly, the sports world had never witnessed before. But his impact goes way beyond just one legendary signature move, right? His entire career was a blueprint of continuous evolution, built on incredible longevity and absolute mastery. Because the Skyhook, it wasn't just some clever trick. It was a literal physical anomaly. Just imagine a 7'2" center turning his body completely perpendicular to the basket just to shield the ball, and then sweeping it through the air in this massive high arc. By creating that lateral distance and releasing the ball at the absolute apex of his tremendous reach, he rendered defender height and jump timing completely irrelevant. It was pure, unadulterated physics working flawlessly on the hardwood. Section 1. Banning the slam dunk. From NYC streets to UCLA. Way before he was a pro, he was this New York City phenomenon named Lew Alcindor. And 71? That is the astonishing game-winning streak he led his team to at Power Memorial Academy. Think about that for a second. Most players hope to just have a winning season. He anchored a dynasty that literally forgot how to lose. And this incredible foundation completely set the stage for one of the most dominant collegiate careers in the history of sports. So he takes those phenomenal talents over to UCLA under the legendary coach John Wooden. And get this, his dominance under the rim was so overwhelming that the NCAA actually banned the slam dunk for nearly a decade just to try and contain him. I mean, they literally changed the fundamental rules of the sport because of one player's unstoppable presence. No way, right? Well, spoiler alert, the ban didn't work at all. Deprived of the dunk, he simply adapted. He just perfected his unblockable weapon, the Skyhook. He went right on to lead UCLA to 3 consecutive NCAA national championships and grabbed the tournament MVP every single time. So by trying to limit him, the rulemakers inadvertently pushed him to forge the most efficient offensive weapon in basketball history. Section 2. 6 rings, 6 MVPs, the NBA journey. Entering the NBA as the #1 overall pick in 1969 with the Milwaukee Bucks, he wasted absolutely zero time. He captured Rookie of the Year and brought Milwaukee a championship by 1971. And this was the same deeply pivotal era where he embraced his faith and became Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Then, a monumental shift in basketball history happens in 1975 with a massive trade to the Los Angeles Lakers. Once in LA, Kareem became the absolute anchor of the legendary Showtime era. Playing alongside the incredibly dynamic and flashy Magic Johnson, Kareem wasn't just some veteran along for the ride. He was the focal point of a high-octane offense. It was this perfect marriage of incredible point guard vision and a remarkably steady, unguardable big man, capturing 5 more championships in purple and gold. And the sheer statistical dominance leading up to his retirement, it's just staggering. We're talking 6 championships, a record 6 regular season MVPs, and 19 All-Star selections. For 2 straight decades, playing against the most elite athletes in the world, he consistently remained at the absolute top of the mountain. By the time he finally stepped away from the court in 1989, he stood entirely alone, holding the all-time scoring record. It was a monumental achievement that stood unbroken for over 3 decades. The ultimate testament to the incredible efficiency of the Skyhook and his sheer physical endurance over a 20-year span. Section 3. A voice beyond the court, the intellectual giant. You can't win unless you learn how to lose. That simple, profound thought beautifully reflects his philosophical approach to life. You see, Kareem's influence wasn't confined to a 94-foot wooden court. He took the immense lessons of discipline, resilience, and perspective from his athletic career and completely applied them to his life outside of physical dominance. Throughout his life, he's been an incredibly outspoken author, a recognized cultural historian, and a really passionate social justice advocate, writing extensively on the African American experience and civil rights.
His deep curiosity and his strong convictions drove him to ensure that his platform actually helped shape a better, more understanding society.
And all of this rigorous intellectual work and dedication to societal progress, well, it culminated in him being awarded the 2016 Presidential Medal of Freedom. That is the nation's highest civilian honor. It stands as a profound testament to the fact that his immense contributions to American culture, history, and civil discourse were just as impactful as his legendary contributions to the world of sports.
Section 4. The Ultimate Basketball Blueprint, Physical Grace and Societal Impact.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar proved, without a doubt, that an athlete can possess immense physical dominance while building a brilliant intellectual legacy. His journey from a high school legend in New York to a highly respected global statesman is a literal masterclass in skill, evolution, and grace under pressure. So, I'll leave you with this provocative thought. Is the Skyhook the most unstoppable shot in sports history? When you consider the rings, the records, and the way the very rules of the game had to bend around him, it's pretty hard to argue otherwise. But you know what? His brilliant mind and his indelible mark on society might just be even more unstoppable than his game. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you on the next Explainer.